This is an informational video for sea glass collectors who are interested in hiking out to Glass Beach in the Port Townsend area. In my estimation, that Glass Beach is the best location to hunt for top quality sea glass in the Washington State area. But in order to access Glass Beach, you'll first need to locate the North Beach parking area, or the North Beach Park that is in the North Port Townsend area. A map to the parking area is provided on my website at pnwbeachcombing.com. The parking lot is very accessible to the beach, situated only a few feet up off the sand. Your hike out west to the Glass Beach and McCurdy Point will be about 2.75 miles.
This is about 2 miles out on North Beach, heading all the way out to McCurdy Point. As you go out, as the tide's going out, you'll have several points you'll have to go around. But as you get out there, there's a fine little half moon bay that you go all the way out to McCurdy Point. And the hard part about getting out here is that there's so many little rock beds and so many little tiny shards, little tiny pieces and bead size of glass everywhere. So it's really hard to keep your pace going so you can make it all the way out to McCurdy Point. But I mean, there's glass everywhere and there's little tiny pieces you can zoom in on, and there's even this cobalt blue. There's pieces all over the beach. And so to keep your focus, if you want to make it all the way out to Glass Beach and McCurdy Point, where a lot of the bigger pieces are, that's the kind of focus a hiker and a beachcomber needs to have. Well, I've just now come around the point, McCurdy Point, and this is the beach area they call Glass Beach, and there's people all the way down there looking around, beachcombing, looking for rocks or agates. And a beautiful view today. This is about 1 foot, a little bit less than 1 foot height. Low tide is almost can be here about 20 minutes. So this is what it looks like at low tide at about a little bit less than 1 foot tide out on Glass Beach. Beautiful day. Just lots of rock beds, lots of places to look, just dig and look for glass and little pieces of glass in all areas for the next half a mile down this beach. So here in Glass Beach, the tiny pieces of glass, or rather smaller, medium size, they're all over in the sand, in the gravel beds, and so you can just pick them up as you go through, looking for them as you are digging them out of the ground. You can even use a trowel as you dig, looking for the pieces as you pull them out of the sand and out of the grit. They're everywhere, all over the place. So one of the most fruitful ways of really finding a lot of the glass chunks out here on Glass Beach around McCurdy Point is just by sitting down in some of these gravel beds right here and just digging. And as you start digging, you start finding chunks, a little nice rounded, perfectly rounded. This is jewelry grade A glass, nice and thick, probably been on the beach here for 50-60 years. Just keep digging, and as you dig, you'll pull out little pieces of glass that are embedded down in these gravel beds. And so that's really what it takes, is just to keep digging and looking, and you'll find the pieces that are down in there. You just got to look around, and sometimes they're all over the beach after a certain tide, but this particular day I found quite a few down by the edge of the gravel beds, and also just by sitting up here in these gravel areas, just by just digging with my hand or with a hand trowel like this, you can just uncover a lot of little pieces of glass that are in actual rocks of glass that are embedded right here in the gravel beds. So look at that, beautiful. So today's visit out to Glass Beach at McCurdy Point, the most productive area for me was just getting down in these gravel beds and just sitting there and digging, and I was just pulling out handfuls of chunks of glass, sea glass, and all well frosted with lots of pits on it. They were great looking pieces. And so the hard part is that you could get so focused in one small area that I only covered about 100 feet, 150 feet today in the area that I was looking. So anyway, you know, the beds are loaded with them. You just got to sit down there and start digging through that, and you can pull out handfuls and fill up pockets of this stuff. So have a great day out here.